Hello everyone, my name is Joy. Welcome to today's flow. We're going to be doing a yoga and Pilates blend today to just feel great in our body and hopefully give you a little peace of mind as well. Let's actually start with our feet wide today, and we're going to open our arms out to a big V shape. We're taking a big breath in. We're going to exhale, draw our elbows in, take a big inhale. Exhale, reach out, and again, draw elbows in, breathe in. Exhale, reach out, and again, elbows in, breathe in. Exhale, reach out. Let's take index finger and thumb together. Pull elbows in, breathe in. Exhale, lift up our heels. Goddess pose here. Taking 3 more deep breaths. Shining your chest forward. Pull those elbows back, breathe in. Exhale. Again, breathe in. Exhale. And flex our hands. Push our hands out and lower our heels. Twist 1, 2 to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, 1, 2 to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, 1, 2 to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, 1, 2 to the left. Now pause. Flatten through the palms. Let's take our right leg sweeping across to left arm. Back down, 1. Sweep across, back down, 2. Sweep across, back down, 3. Sweep across, down, 4. Now let's rainbow circle that leg, boom, around. Other side, let's sweep, down 1, and sweep, down 2, and sweep, down 3, and sweep, down 4. Circle on 5, good. And stretch one arm overhead, one across your belly. Back through center, other way. One arm across your overhead and one across your belly. Keep that going. 4, center, 3, alternating sides each time. 2, really reach, last 1. Beautiful job. Pause, flex those hands. We're going to go through one more set of all of those. If your thighs are feeling it, beautiful job. We're doing it. Let's go. Exhale, 1, 2, breathe in. Exhale, breathe in. Exhale, and breathe in. Last time here. Exhale. Exhale. Let's do those 4 sweeps and that 1 circle. 1. Sweep again. 2. Sweeping across your opposite arm. Moving evenly through your weight every time you come back center. 4. We're going to do that big circle on 5. Circle around. Let's go second leg. And 1. And 2. Use that breath. 3. And 4. Circle on 5. And 1 arm overhead, 1 across the belly, center 1. Other way, 2. And reach 3. We're just doing 1 more here. 4. Beautiful job. Reach up through straight legs. Turn our toes forward. Take our hands behind our back. Hinge from our hip. Lean forward. Draw those arms down. Beautiful, beautiful stretch through your shoulders, chest, upper back. Breathe in, exhale. We're going to do a little lift forward, sort of like we would for a monkey pose, but we have our feet wider. And then we're going to refold. Look under those legs. Again, lengthen up. Look forward, flat back. Refold. Now let's start to add a little movement in our legs. So as we look forward, let's bend our knees. We're in this deep, deep squat. Let's reach our arms to the side. Breathe in. And exhale, straighten our legs, reach forward. Bend deep into that squat. 4, 8, and reach out. 7, use our breath. Inhale, exhale, forward. Here's 3, reaching forward, bend and reach. Here's 2. On our last one, reach it out, reach your hands diagonal and fold in that stretch. Beautiful, beautiful job. Taking your chest over to one leg. Breathe in. Exhale, take your chest to the other leg. Breathe in. Exhale, take your chest center. Take your hands behind your back if you can, drawing the arms down. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale, lift through the chest as we pull those hands down behind the back, standing up tall. Great job. Let's step our feet closer as we walk to the front of our mat. We're going to have our hands to our lower back. Arch, push the pelvis forward. Open the chest, open the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, wave the hands up behind us, overhead, and begin to fold all the way over our legs. Inhale our gaze to look forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's bend our knees, hands to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, jump back to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, heel shifts forward. 4, 10, 9, here's 8, 7, breathing in, breathing out. 6, 5, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, we're almost there. 2, great job. Now on 1, heel shift forward, bend elbows, lower chaturanga. Can we push back up? If that felt too much, absolutely. Feel free to drop your knees or to just hold a plank or to even take a rest. We're gonna try 5 more. You're doing amazing. 4 and 3. We're doing amazing here. 2. And if you're ready for it, last 1. Let's now lower to scoop up into our upward dog. Pause here for 5 breaths. Tuck your chin, look down at your belly, round into your child's pose. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, from here, let's go ahead, come up to hands and knees. Make a big cat stretch and release our spine, head and tailbone up. Arch our back. Release our spine. One more time, big arch in our back. Release our spine. Now from here, neutral spine, flat back. Right leg sends back, drawing circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee draws to nose. Send that foot up like it's going to touch your head. Knee to nose. Send that foot up. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Take that right heel up outside of your right hand. Walk your hands forward. Let's move into a bit of a lizard pose, allowing that knee to have some room to gaze and wave in and out. And we're going to take maybe our hands forward, maybe our elbows down. Just take yourself into your lizard where you feel comfortable. For lizard, try to ground your toes here, heel down, and knee can bow a little bit away from you. And anytime you want to make sure you're in a safe space, make sure you have some mobility there. If you're feeling like you're at a limit where you're just like stuck, then adjust your footing, heel a little bit in front of your knee. Sometimes I see something like this happen with somebody. I want to get that heel forward, so just scoot it up. Take a moment, relax. This workout today, moving with some Pilates intensity, with some releasing yoga stretches. So sometimes finding that beautiful balance of both intense workout and beautiful relaxing and yoga stretching can allow us some space for just bringing that balance back into our everyday life, because we all have those moments of intensity in our life, those busy days. But we also have those moments we can give to ourselves where we can relax, have some peace. So doing this within our practice today, going back and forth between that intensity and that relaxation, helps our system, our nervous system, to rewire, to be able to easier move between those spaces in our everyday life. So maybe we got through a really stressful experience, but we're still able to wind down and relax from that. Take a moment, walk our hands up. Let's flex our right foot, reach and yawn our hands forward. This is a lengthened right leg, so we're opening up that hamstring. Breathe in. Awesome job. Okay, walk your wrists right under shoulders and swing this right leg to stack over your left hip. And we're gonna have a kneeling half moon balance here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Set that foot down, reach over, come back. Let's start like this. Put the other leg out, okay? So just like that, kneeling balance, take a moment, reach over, and we'll go to the new side. So now you have your left leg up, and we're in that kneeling half moon. Before we go into lizard and that leg extension, let's See if we can lower left hand, recenter our body, wrist right under shoulders, left leg behind us. Let's do those leg circles on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keeping everything still but that leg. 2, on 1. Let's reverse. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Almost there. 2, on 1. Beautiful moment to draw a knee towards the nose, rounding and arching, and then bringing your foot towards your head. Knee towards nose, foot towards head. Knee towards nose, foot towards head. So you're doing that cat-cow through your spine, but bringing one knee in and out. Last time, in and out, and then swing this left heel outside of your left hand, and bend the knee as you walk yourself forward into lizard. Your left toes are pointing off to the left. Take a beautiful moment here to check that that left knee can wave in and out. And just find a space where you feel a good stretch, both a release in the front of right hip and some stretching here on that outer left glute. You might even come down towards your elbows. Checking in with your breath, noticing how you feel today. Making space for all of your emotions, acknowledging how valid they are, because even if maybe your emotions don't align with some other people's perceptions, that's your experience, and you have every right to feel how you feel. At the same time, checking in with your thoughts. Your thoughts and emotions are two different things. So if your thoughts are negative and they're telling you discouraging things, making you feel not good enough, push those thoughts away and guide them back to a space of acknowledgement of all you've been through thus far in your life, reminding yourself you can do anything you put your mind to, and checking in that the thoughts you're keeping with yourself are true, kind, and loving. Once you do those things, your mind can clear and align with your emotions in a way that you'll be able to let go of negativity, let go of those negative emotions, and bring in positivity, love, care, and kindness for both yourself and everyone you meet. Let's take a moment, walk our hands back up, lengthen that leg, stretching that out now as we yawn our hands forward. Great job as we walk our hands up. This time we're just going to bring that left knee right under. Come back to our cat-cow. We're going to take a thread the needle, so circling our right arm high, breathe in. Exhale, let's thread right shoulder down and take our left arm overhead. This gives us a beautiful, beautiful twist through our upper back. We call this our thread the needle. Make sure the side of your head is melting into the floor. Feel free to even tuck your back toe if you wish. And some enjoy extending the leg up. Now, it's very normal to roll backwards once you lift the leg if you're not ready for it. So if that happens to you, it's okay to giggle, laugh, and come back. And you know what? If you've made it here and you're still holding, you're amazing. So keep going. You're amazing either way, just for approaching this class today. You're absolutely amazing and outstanding. So congratulate yourself no matter what happened here. And if you feel like you need more stability, just bring your knee down, okay? Let's take one more breath in. Exhale as we come back. We're going to go to next side. So we bring up that left arm, breathe in. Thread that left shoulder under. Same thing, you can reach overhead here. Or if you'd like to engage your core, tuck your toe and practice lifting your leg. Please feel free. It's a challenge. You're waking up that core, whether you intended to or not when you started that leg lift. So now that you feel that core active, take 2 more big breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 more big breath. As we exhale, lower the knee if it's not already there. Let's yawn our hands forward. We call this our puppy stretch. Maybe bring your palms towards top of head. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 more big breath in. Exhale, beautiful here. Let's roll through our spine. curl up through that upward dog again. Tuck our toes, take our downward dog, walk our feet out. Let's do a little vinyasa flow, shifting through plank, lower chaturanga. Curl up, cobra, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. And again, plank and chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog, downward dog. Last time through this flow, plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog as we walk our feet. Right leg rises, breathe in. Maybe we bend that knee, and then we sweep the knee forward. We're not coming into pigeon yet, because I'd love to offer you a chance to kind of wake up your core. If you wouldn't mind, join me for 4. In, breathe in, exhale. Here's 3. Good. Breathe in, exhale. Here's 2. Good. Breathe in. Exhale on your last one. Knee down, hip down. And we're ready for pigeon. A little mobility work in pigeon, raising the arms, letting your left knee face the mat. Lift your chest. Exhale, move body forward. Engage core, move body up. One more time. And when you're ready, mount forward. Sighing away any tension. Giving yourself this quiet moment of reflection. One more moment, breathe in. Exhale as we come back to our hands. Let's push our hands right under our shoulders, tuck our back toe, plank position. Go through chaturanga, cobra, upward dog, downward dog. 2 more times at your own pace, this flow, plank. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Last time through plank, chaturanga, cobra, upward dog, and downward dog, pedaling those feet. Let's sweep our left leg up, breathe in. Now again, we're gonna exhale and shift our left knee up, but not even yet going into pigeon. We're gonna try those few moments of shifting, if you're up for that today. Let's try 4 more, breathe in, exhale, knee forward, and breathe in, exhale, knee forward, and 1 more time. And knee forward, good. Find that pigeon. Let's do that movement forward and back again. This really strengthens our core. Back knee faces down, arch back, breathe in, exhale, forward. Arch back, breathe in, exhale, forward. One more time. Let's stay up once more. And exhale over our leg. Breaths, filling your belly, filling your rib cage, calming back down that nervous system. Take a moment and you can choose at your own timing. If you would like to finish class in Shavasana today, you can sweep your back leg around and come into a rest position here. But if you'd like to finish seated, you can join me in a butterfly. You feel free to take this little heart meditation. This looks a lot like Anjali Mudra, where we have our palms together. The only difference here is that we're going to have our thumbs kind of having their own little space between our palms there. So instead of flattening both palms, we open a little space and then just put our thumbs together. We hold that in front of our hearts. This represents holding space. And the mantra we say with this Kapota mudra is, I embrace the peace that is always within. And what's beautiful about this is, again, we have those, kind of our theme for today was, finding that balance between that kind of cluttery chaos and that beautiful peace and silence. So as you hold Kapota mudra, visualize bringing that yin-yang energy together that's within all of us in our physical bodies through our Ida and Pingala. All of these movements we did today helped to balance that. And as you hold that in front of your heart, reminding yourself that there is a peace always within you, that Shiva Shakti energy, that kind of more intense energy versus that more passive or slow, easeful energy. We can always find that balance. And in our everyday life, we might notice that sometimes people seem to have opposite energies, but we can still find peace within each other and hold space for each other. So in holding space within our own selves for all of our complexities, we bring our heart open to more compassion, to have more open space being held for others who have differences than us. And that is where we find peace. So with your Kapota mudra in front of your heart, reminding yourself to embrace that peace that is always within you and expand that unconditional love. And this is our unconditional love mudra. As we open our fingers now, expanding that unconditional love to each person you meet on your journey. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this class. I hope you had a beautiful flow today. And we will be sharing more and more classes on this channel. So if you enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, any of that helps. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.